Hey, what's up, subscribers of Kimmy J? You guys are the best. I'd like to start this off by thanking Kimmy J for letting me post on his channel. Even before I introduce myself, my name is JackksPro. I make Call of Duty videos. I make all kinds of videos. If you guys like that, then come check it out. And when Kimmy J said he was gonna put videos up and he decided to pick me, I was like, holy shit, like I only have 200 subs, why did he pick me? So I don't know why, but thank you. And I didn't really know what to post up because I don't really post on community channels, maybe a couple of videos. I never posted on other people's channels, so I was like, what the hell kind of video do I make? Do I just make a normal video? Do I do something special? And I was gonna do something special, but kind of whatever. What you guys are subscribed to Kimmy J for is hilarious stories. I know that's why I'm subbed to him. And that's why I love them. So I figured I'd do a little funny story. You guys might not even find it funny. I don't know, but I think it's goddamn hilarious. We're going to talk about the first time I had alcohol. First time I got drunk. And a little precursor. I'll make a long story short here, or a short story long. I was in the 9th grade. I was probably about 14 at the time. And I was going to prom. And the way prom works here, there's only 200 students in the school. So they have the prom for grades 9 to 12. For everyone involved. So we all decided, me and a couple of friends, we decided, hey, we're going to get drunk for this, you know. And it was me and two of my neighbors. We decided to split a 2-4, so 8 beer each. 8 times 3 is 24. And we go hide it in the woods, and we're going to the Grand March first. And then there's about an hour between the Grand March and the prom, and that's when you get loaded. So it's about a 15-minute walk and to where we hit all of our booze. And then after the Grand March, my brother's like, oh, hey, I didn't get alcohol, I need some. And he was just being a scumbag and said he was going to split with us. So we're like, man, 6 beer each? That's not enough to get drunk. In hindsight, it probably would have been. So we got these 6 beer each, and we go and get them. And then we're walking up to behind the rink, the arena, the hockey rink. That's where all the cool people drank. On the walk up, I probably had about 5 beers, like 5 beers in 20 minutes, and then I have that last one. So I get there and I have 1 beer, and everyone's like, "Oh, you only have 1 beer here? Have this, have this, have this." And I mixed probably about 8 different kinds of liquor. I had some vodka, some rum, some whiskey and root beer, just basically everything. It was just like Neapolitan. What a glorious day for just sampling drinks. The first time you're ever drinking at the tender age of 14. So had a shitload of alcohol, probably the equivalent to like 12 drinks, something like that. So we were walking over to the dance now, and we get there, and I'm not even drunk at this point because it's like a 5-minute walk, and I just drank like 10 minutes ago, so it like didn't even hit me yet. So I get there, and I'm kind of starting to feel it a little bit, and I'm out on the dance floor, passing through all the chaperones and stuff, and everything checked out, and we were good. So I'm busting to move on the dance floor. I'm like fucking Kevin Bacon and Footloose, just having a great time, and then it fucking hit me like a ton of bricks. And the world started spinning, and lasers were going everywhere, and I was like, alright, I gotta pee anyway, so let's just go to the bathroom. Well, you know, let's just chill there. So the bathroom was kind of sanctuary at the dance. The cops didn't really invade it unless shit went down. People were shooting up heroin or something. And so I get in there, and I'm taking a whiz, and then the world just starts spinning again, and I'm like, alright, time to throw up. So I'm throwing up. I get out, and everyone's like, oh, are you okay? Are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. Because if you guys have ever had this happen, you're puking when you're drunk, you throw up that first time, and you're like, man, I am the king, and everything's just, like, perfect. And so I go back out on the dance floor. I'm not like Kevin Bacon now, but I'm more like Zac Efron in High School Musical. Things are a little sloppy, you know, because I'm pretty wasted at this point, and I just kind of want to get the night over with, but I'm having a great time. And then about 20 minutes later, it hits me again. It's not even like 10 o'clock yet, and the dance is over at midnight, I guess. I don't know when it's over, but it's still short into the dance, and I'm just like, oh my god. So I'm spinning again. So I go in the bathroom. I know what's gonna happen, so I figure I'm gonna be the good guy here. I'm not gonna go into the toilet. I'm not gonna occupado the toilet. I go to the shower stall and just start puking my guts up again. So I'm in the shower stall, and a drain's a drain, right? It doesn't matter if it's a toilet or a shower or whatever. You just go, and it all goes the same place. So there's actually a couple more people joining me in this vomit run in the shower stall. Not the specific shower stall. They were in other ones, but you can hear them, and we were talking back and forth like, oh, they took our dibs. And yeah, that's how that conversation went. Then I'm done puking, and I'm still not feeling good, so I go into the handicap stall, and the handicap stall is clutching this because it had a little chair that you could sit on. So that was really relaxing. I just got to kind of sit and relax for a bit. Plus, I was paralyzed drunk, so that helped too. So I'm sitting there, and for whatever reason, the cop decides to show up in the bathroom, and he peeks around the corner, and he sees me, and he's like, "Oh, are you okay, bro?" And I was like, "Yeah, Tucker James." And I was like, "Oh shit." And he says, "Oh, I'll be right back." And my first thought is, I'm absolutely fucked. It's like a $500 fine for underage drinking. There's no way I can afford that. This is gonna be shit. So I start to run, and I get about 4 or 5 feet and just fall flat on my face. And shit wasn't good. So he comes back and is like, "Oh, we're gonna get you out of here. I'm gonna take you home." And I was like, "Oh, they're gonna take Tucker James." And I was like, "Okay." So he starts taking me out, and I'm like, "Man, like I can't deal with this. I can't deal with cops right now." So the exit is like right outside of the bathroom. I decide I'm not going to that exit. No, that's not the cool exit. I'm going to where I came in at. So I run a beeline, a hypotenuse across the gymnasium and through the whole dance floor, and I get to the door I came in at. I don't know how this cop didn't catch me there, but I get there, and I'm rushing outside. I'm making a run for it. I'm like Harrison Ford in Fugitive, just booting her. So I get outside, and who grabs me but the fucking principal? And I'm like, oh man, like cops, principal, like how can this situation get worse? And so then the cop comes out, and the principal's like, "Oh, were you getting him?" And the cop was like, "Yeah, I was just gonna get him, and then we were gonna book him for underage drinking." And I was like, "What? Like you just told me you were taking me home?" And he was like, "Ah." And then so the principal left for a second, and the cop was there, and he was like getting my info and all that shit, and he was like, "Man, I was just gonna take you home, but now that everyone knows, I gotta write you a ticket." And I was like, "Fuck this shit." So the principal comes back, and he's like, "Oh, we're gonna have to keep him in here, and we'll call his parents." So I was like, "Fuck your shit too, and fuck all the shits." And so but basically they have to help me right now, so they're like guiding me back into the school because A, I don't want to go, B, I can't stand on my feet. And I say, what can make this situation better? What can be the one thing I can do to make this situation turn around to my favor? And that one thing was to puke all over the principal's shoes, all over his pants. And he was kind of pissed because he had vomit all over him. And I was like, ha, payback, bitch. Hope you guys enjoyed this story. As always, I am JackksPro, and I'm out.